So fate demands.
The Book of Dr. Fate. Who am I kidding? It's my new Victoria's Secret catalog.
Velvet
This
does,
time I can actually mean that.
Velvet does have some nice lingerie on all the time.
Yep.
It was 24. If one succumbs to control destiny of despair. World's made of billions and billions and billions of people.
Cornelius.
I love you,
You
Cornelius!
squeezed my hand so tightly.
Forgive
Handsome
me.
Cornelius.
It's
I
a
cannot
man's
help
grip.
but keep you close. But soon I must depart. My father awaits.
To Frogly to gay
Can you
Frogly
meet me
in the
here
meadow.
again?
I said fuck that.
Yeah, you did.
I shall be
Frogly gay in
waiting.
the meadow.
Your promise gives me strength. 'Tis but a temporary separation.
He's got some serious shoulders, though.
No, it's that old medieval thing where they pad their shoulders to make them like fucking look a
Ingwe,
lot stronger than they are.
how dare you?
Who the fuck's this
How long
wizard?
have you been there?
One of the
Must
exact
I
same
turn him
4
into a
wizards we've always
frog
been
to
dealing
make you
with.
give him up?
It's just a different color.
Yes.
Wake
We
up,
had not
Velvet.
seen this shade of dick
He is a
before.
prince. We are
Okay, that's
but
gross. I don't want to see
vagabonds.
someone's dick
Your
shade.
love amounts to nothing.
Your love is worthless.
Don't be jealous, Ingwe. King Valentine's blood runs
Fucking
through you.
this
both.
wizard right here gets all
you
the
are
poo.
last living heirs.
Why this one?
You shall restore the throne.
Because he just said
Silence.
like, "Don't worry about love, baby.
Skalda,
That shit
go
ain't
tell
nothing."
Urza that I shall
I
be
had loved
successful in
so
my
much about
plans.
half an hour ago.
Aye.
So why the fuck is the wizard here?
Because
A king, eh?
you probably don't remember it very
So
well,
they
but
want
Ingwe
us
was working with
bastards
all
conceived in
the
treachery,
wise men.
Linked
Was
to
he?
our
Yes.
grandfather's bloody throne? I think not.
The
Please
entire
don't
time
talk
that
about
we've
our
known
mother that
Ingwe,
way.
he's been kind of a backstabbing
Velvet.
asshole.
It would seem you have
Who
forgotten
wears
then-
both
about the
tights
curse
and
she
shorts.
set on us.
And green.
I
Yes.
have not forgotten.
And in fact, it was because he was a
No,
backstabbing
you
asshole that
have.
got him turned into a
Now,
frog.
read this once again. Read the prophecy our mother wrote. 'Tis
Oh,
written
Nichan,
clearly.
what are we going to do on the bed today?
An unavoidable curse and death shall be unleashed upon us both.
If what?
Our
If he doesn't read it.
Who could see the future wished death upon us.
We abandoned our mother first. 'Twas inevitable she would curse us.
Had we not abandoned her, that crazed king would have executed us as well.
You know, I
would
don't
have
think that was
preferred
probably the
that.
case.
At least
They're probably
we
just
would
bringing
not
you
have to
food or some
suffer under
shit.
a curse
Like, no, they're gonna execute us!
by
And they
our own
fucking ran away.
That
Well,
doesn't
no-
mean that
no,
the curse she has
but-
predicted will come
Sure.
true.
Like, the mom was gonna hug Velvet. It's like, she's trying to
Can
kill you,
see
Velvet!
the
Run!
Future now, like mother in Hindle.
Indo.
I'm sorry, Velvet. I spoke too strongly.
No,
Let us
you're
go.
never sorry. That's part of your character
Hold on
problem.
to this.
No, that's not fair. When he was turned into a frog, he did very quickly become a lot more apologetic for things.
Yeah. It took him getting
Yeah,
his ass
yeah.
handed
My
to
dear
him, finally.
children, eventually an inevitable curse. Curse and death shall be thrown upon the two of you. Mother,
And it was.
No, she didn't die.
No, one was a... Oh, her brother became a frog, and her lover became a, what are they?
Puka.
A puka.
I mean,
But it
that's-
said
that-
specifically, a curse and death shall befall my 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying is,
So
it's-
one's been cursed,
and the other one's not death.
and so now a death needs to happen.
By the way, I do think it's hilarious that that Ingwe was like, yeah, read the prophecy our mother wrote, and unleashed like a scroll that was still rolled up on either side, and this is literally all that was written in it.
Ryan, wizards always had the fucking penchant for over dramatic.
But she
shit.
wasn't a wizard.
The,
She was a queen.
who the fuck cares, man?
She was a queen whose ability was the fact that she could see the future.
Fate, so fate demands.
I gotta admit, I like a lot about playing with Velvet.
I like how Velvet looks.
I like the fact that the way she moves is fantastic.
Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider can. Oh, she's super skinny. I like that move. Whee! Yeah, okay. You know what it is? Oh, the way that she moves and attacks kind of reminds me of Bayonetta.
She has a very much. She very much so has like a dancer's.
Yeah, a dancer's move
Yeah.
set.
She also walks on her teeth.
So does everyone else in this game at this point.
Not really.
Name one person that didn't.
Cornelius.
Cornelius did.
No, he doesn't. To say he walked on his tippy toes, he has to have tippy toes. He got rabbit
my
feet.
slumber been disturbed?
You possess the gift of foresight. I seek an answer from you.
Ah, go away.
Unfortunately, I cannot assist you. When I speak, fairies and humans misinterpret my words and lose their perspectives. I have stopped gazing into the future.
Seriously.
I am of King
Okay, can you start
Valentine's
now?
bloodline. I had heard that you were close to the royal family.
Like, you
Sheep
stop.
are
But can you
close
start
to
again?
humans as food, not friends. So too are dragons. We have never been friends of man.
Well, what about a woman?
I see.
What about
So you
Wool
are
Man?
Velvet. I have had visions of your arrival.
But you
But
just
you
said you
said-
stopped looking into the future.
If you knew I was coming,
You know
then
what?
you know
He might
why
have had
I'm
those
here.
visions decades ago.
No, actually, the reason he had those visions was that he knew that the moment that Velvet came to see him was the moment afterwards would be when Oswald shows up to kill him.
Fear. No life can escape death.
Yeah, but still could have been decades ago
Yeah.
that he had that
When
vision.
life ends, a world is sealed.
The world is billions.
If you know
billions,
my fate,
billions.
you know that it is pointless to discuss my death.
Yes, that is correct.
Please tell me what the future holds.
Well, I'm going to be killed by a
Everything
man
hath
in
already
black
been written in the
who has swords for
prophecies.
knees. I can
have
tell you
nothing
that
more
much.
to add. The
And leave
path
me
to
alone
take
is dragon personal
will be
time.
indicated by your mentor.
My mentor?
Death cannot be avoided, but fate can be redirected.
So
Are you
fate
suggesting that something can be
demands!
changed?
Just take it.
I exist.
Push it somewhere else!
Though I be not rewarded, I must serve my purpose.
My purpose is to look
Until,
into the
as the
stupid
prophecy
shit.
states, the Shadow Knight from the Fairy Kingdom takes my life.
Well, I better go stop him.
Deny fate if you wish. That is your duty in your demise.
Your resistance will just make fate's penis harder.
You shall visit here once more. At that time, my friend shall attend to you.
Well, when you mean visit, you mean dragged up here to be sacrificed to another dragon? Yes.
My own end draws near. Even sinners.
Now hide behind the rock while the guy shows up and kills me.
without time for a prayer. Please do not interfere with my slumber.
He took that shit pretty chill.
Yeah.
He's like,
Well, I mean,
there's
it's
no
kind of
avoiding
hard-
this, so
It's kind of hard not to when you can see the future at all times and just be like, oh, so that's how I meet my end.
It's like the stupid Doctor Who thing where you're not supposed to travel to like where you die or how you die, because then you'll know when it happens, and then you'll cause the world to fucking implode upon itself or some shit.
No, it's just don't go see that. That's pretty much that rule. That rule was don't go see that.
But why don't this?
As we have
Because it's
discussed
fucking
before,
depressing.
There are several prophecies about this.
That's
land.
literally the entire reason. Don't go see that.
All of them
Wait,
refer to the end of
the one thing that you're not supposed to
caused
do
by
is
5
be
disasters,
in contact
a
with
monster,
yourself.
a fire,
Right?
a
Yeah,
king
yeah.
of death,
But it's just like
a
if you go like to the
cauldron,
point where
and
you're
a
where
dragon.
you're going to die
The
and you know it's going to
prophecies about
happen.
our own
It's like,
nation
man,
were similar.
I can live my life normally up until that point, so then I know what's going to happen and when I'm going to die.
Yeah,
But he just like,
Princess
man,
Velvet,
he
do
probably
not
saw
have
it
an
years
answer
ago.
regarding
It's like,
how to save
well,
the two of you.
About
Master
that time.
Croy.
Yeah, so I said that like. 2
Any
minutes ago?
instructor would be vague.
Yeah.
They would guard their
Why the fuck
words
did
to
Puka got
comfort their
glasses?
pupil.
Because he had glasses.
Scaldy.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
Before the first Valentine e'er came to this land, the prophecies regarding this area were already ancient.
Shit
So
was
ancient.
old.
Than the tales
Shit
told
was
from
old.
less enlightened nations.
How dare you insinuate that my country's wisdom is fallacious?
You're a rabbit.
Of my
Shut up.
country, Titania listed these prophecies in an epic poem. The truth behind the catastrophe can be found in these verses.
And where are these poems? I would like to see them.
The
Well-
psalms have been scattered and are lost.
You're a rabbit. You
One
poop
section
pellets.
has been passed by word of mouth. However, it is quite vague.
I don't understand
If
how
you
that's
know
relevant
not
to the
the words,
conversation.
'tis best to admit
Ryan,
that
it's
you do
not. That's
know
part of
them.
the thing.
That's like the
All
wizard's
wise men
like
respect
the old
honesty.
Puka's trying to like say shit
you
that the wizard's like,
continue your
no,
fight,
don't be
you will
voted. Shut
never
up, you
find the
poop
answer you
pellets.
seek.
You do not seek a debate. All you want is a fight. Oh, I feel dizzy.
I'm
Be careful.
old.
Anger
No, but
is
it's like
to disrupt
the evil
amount
guy's
of
going,
blood reaching
yes,
one's
Velvet,
brain.
do this. And Puka's like, no,
Then
Velvet,
I
stop. Like,
salute
shut up,
your
you eat
extensive
carrots for
knowledge.
breakfast.
I bid you farewell.
Master!
No.
That wasn't nice, Scaldy.
I spoke only the truth.
I'm not nice.
Facts
I am not nice.
foretell events to come.
Is there any way to read the whole
I was
scripture?
expecting that kind of faster.
Only King Galen knows
I had a
the
preemptive
entire
giggle
poem.
there.
But Galen is held prisoner in the Netherworld.
Are we gonna save the same
You
dwarf?
once said you are able to go to
What?
the Netherworld.
Who need to go to the underworld to save now?
Yes,
King
indeed.
Galen.
I can.
The previous king of Titania.
Okay, so it's the evil
I'd like
skeleton
to
there.
know the truth.
Yes.
No,
If the epic poems
Wait.
tell of destruction,
The guy with the crown that gives the
I
crown
shall
to
take
That's
you
King
back and
Valentine.
hand them to
Oh,
you.
Valentine. Yeah.
Please
Okay.
do not forget.
I
of the
mixed up those
nation
two.
of Valentine.
You must first
fucking, I
belt
don't remember
the
his
hook.
name, dude. I remember as Mr. Bony
what
Man
is it you want?
and the
King,
Last Dragon.
King Galen
Oh,
was the
request
grandfather of
one as old
Cornelius.
as I is but a
When
trick.
Cornelius went to the
I
underworld
ask
and
for
found himself as a
single
puka,
book.
and the disembodied voice chucked him a magic sword,
Transformation.
Okay.
that was King Galen.
That is a book of magic
okay, so
scribed
why'd
by
you
my
get it?
grandfather.
My papa.
Because he
It is
died.
my
Okay.
kingdom's treasure.
Good enough.
It is not mine to give.
Good enough. Time is linear here.
Cody, it's fine.
the-
People die when they're.
The important thing to remember is that
I see.
in the story, what you found out was that Valentine tried to invade,
Odin.
tried to invade King Galen's country.
Yeah.
So King Galen used a ritual, something like really terrible, to stop the onslaught.
Uh huh.
And in the process of doing that, he died.
Okay. And Dre,
Yeah.
just because you're correct doesn't make you right.
It's fine. I'm gonna keep saying it.
I said the exact same thing you did, said by the exact same character.
No, you didn't.
Later on in the series,
One sounds retarded, and the other one sounds fine.
well, no, they brought in Unlimited Blade Works. They brought that phrase upon because that became a thing in the translation. Just because you're right doesn't mean you're correct, or you're correct doesn't mean you're right. He did it in the same way that people go, "Oh, people die when they're killed." Like, no, he's like, he made a line exactly that translates to that, where it's like,
Yeah,
offhand a joke.
it doesn't matter. Oh, but she's got that Spider-Man problem.
Where she,
Well, yeah.
latches on-
What's that attaching to?
where she latches on to something that doesn't exist.
Cyphers, bitch, I don't gotta explain shit.
Yeah, that always bothered me watching Spider-Man as a kid. Is like, what does he latch onto? He's pointing up, but there's nothing to latch onto.
I like that little helicopter
Yeah.
spin at the end. That's really nice. Nice spinning up.
It's called a short. It's done by the SRK move.
I'm gonna have to ask you. Shut up. There goes shine.
So we're going
But
to.
Ryan, why so many Shotos?
Oops, I'll show those. So we're gonna save King Gallon and bring him back.
No, we're definitely not going to bring back King Gallon, but we are going to go talk to him.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, he seemed pleasant.
Well, he was a disembodied voice.
Because King Gallon wrote the poem that describes how the world is going to end.
Ragnarok.
Not Ragnarok, but close to it.
Ragnaros?
I am dying.
Hey. Ragnaros, ruler of the molten core. Get that shit right.
No need to say his whole name.